Okay, so now I'm going to answer the question as to what is my property worth after owning it for a year and a half? And I'm going to say something that I need you guys to understand before you ever buy anything, is to don't be so focused on what the property is going to sell for. You need to understand what you're buying, so when you buy it, you already walk in to equity before you have signed anything. So what that means is simple. When you buy that property, you buy it at a price that's below market value. Why? Because you want to walk into equity, right? You don't want to only be walking into the down payment that you're going to be putting down. You want to make sure the investment makes sense from the get-go. So whatever you're buying it's at a price where it's below market value. So you already made your money just by signing the paperwork saying you own it. You're not so focused on, hey, when I sell it in 5 years, I'm going to make 200 grand. You're not focused on that because you already know, hey, I signed the paper. I just made 50 to 100 grand. And you guys already know when you've seen everything about it, where I said I bought the property for $485. And at that time, what was it appraised for by the bank? $550. So just by signing the ownership, I walked into equity. And exactly a year and a half from the date that I bought it, you're looking at the property within this area right now, it's selling for about low 600. But I'm not focused on that. Why? Because I bought it at the right price. So don't be so focused on the long run. Make sure you walk into equity so it makes sense from the get-go. Walk into equity and walk into cash flow. Because if the property is costing you more than it's making, it don't make sense. Always make sure that's the number one thing. You don't have to be cash flowing crazy money, but you got to make sure your cash flow is something so it don't cost you nothing. And not only that, make sure that same way I told you, you're walking into equity. You have to be able to walk in. So if you have to get rid of it within a year, you done made your money. Don't be focused on the long run because you don't know what the future looks like. You know what right now looks like. And if the numbers don't make sense now, how you know it's going to make sense 5 years from now? So make sure you walk in right so you're not focused on that. Obviously, you're obviously going to keep your mindset in the right way where you're saying, hey, within the next 5 years, it's going to be worth way more. But make sure you walk in right. So always remember, make sure the numbers make sense from the beginning. Otherwise, that's not an investment. That's a liability. Remember that.